Hey everybody, this is Ben Hanson from Game Informer. I'm joined by...
Kyle Hilliard.
And Ben Reeves.
We are in New York City. We've been playing with the Nintendo Switch all day. It's been a super exciting day.
It's been really exciting.
We've done everything there is to do regarding the Switch. We've held every configuration of the controller, which I think is up to 14 different variations at this point.
Oh my gosh, so many.
All right.
It's gonna sound dumb, but switching those configurations is actually kind of fun. Like just popping the controller apart and like sliding it back together is actually fun.
Fans of Transformers toys are really gonna love playing with the Nintendo Switch.
It's got a really satisfying click. I know
it does.
I know it sounds stupid, but it actually feels good.
I love fiddling with stuff, and I know that during loading screens, I'm gonna be taking off the Joy-Cons and putting them back on.
Probably a bad idea.
It's not the finger in the mouth like it is in like the Nintendo trailers and stuff. When you click that stuff on, it sounds like this. But hardware itself, there's other places to talk about it, but specifically with this video, I just wanted to talk about the feel of those controllers. What did you guys think about the main variation? So let's start with the Pro Controller.
Yeah.
It's a good classic. What do you think of it?
That is the way, if you're playing it on your TV, that's the way to go. That's the way to play it. Feels good, feels like the Xbox 360 controller.
I would not, the shape is not quite as ergonomic for me. Like, I think it feels good. I think it's probably the most comfortable Nintendo controller. Best way to
if you're sitting down at your TV and you're gonna play a Switch game.
If you're buying the Switch for Zelda, just shell out the extra bucks and just get the Pro Controller. It plays really well with that.
Now I'm gonna go against you guys a little bit because I played the Zelda demo on the floor there, and the way I played it is I took the two Joy-Cons off the side of the screen, had the screen in the dock, so I was playing it on TV, and I really liked playing with the two small Joy-Con controllers because I could separate my hands and put my hands by my side. It's a weird thing. I kind of have small hands, so they fit in my hand well. And I actually really liked playing it that way.
So you've played Zelda a bunch of different ways now. You would choose to play separate Joy-Con?
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to be the common thing. I think most people are going to prefer.
Kyle's a freak. Not talking about arms. I think arms, you hold the Joy-Cons in a really bizarre way that never really felt comfortable. But just for the games, like they saw in the first Nintendo Switch trailer, or the games you're holding them horizontally and playing, like Bomberman is a good example. Those Joy-Cons are exactly as comfortable or as uncomfortable as they look in videos.
Yeah, they're not great.
Not great.
Hanson and I played Bomberman, holding each Joy-Con sideways.
It's less comfortable than playing Smash Brothers with a sideways Wiimote.
And I think ultimately, that's the way a lot of people will play games because it's so simple.
This is kind of cool because every Switch is going to have basically two controllers in it, right? So that's kind of nice. But they are a original NES controller is more comfortable than Switch half.
Yeah, you're right. And so there's also the variant there, which comes with the box of the wrist strap. It does make the Joy-Cons slightly more comfortable. It extends the top buttons, which is SR and SL. It's a little mushy pressing those buttons.
Yeah, I will say the left Joy-Con is different than the right Joy-Con too. It's awkward either way. I think the right one is a little bit more awkward because the analog stick's so far over. It's almost to the middle of the controller at that point. So
Joy-Con grip attachment, that's the one that looks like the dog's face. That's where you slide it in there. First impression grabbing that is it's smaller than you think. Your hands are closer together than you think.
It certainly got the job done though. I didn't find it particularly uncomfortable.
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
And then my big takeaway was when you snap off the Joy-Cons and put it onto the base, the actual unit, I guess the console, you can say.
Feel really good.
I didn't get a good sense of how heavy it was. I don't know if you guys did. It
didn't strike me as heavy. No.
Okay,
because it's super heavy. It's thinner than I thought. It actually is like a tablet, basically.
That's the bizarre part is you are holding it and there's no curvature to the back, so it does feel a little bit like your hand going around the back of SNES controller, NES controller. It's where am I supposed to rest my hands back here?
There.
I'm thinking Wii U controller might be more comfortable than anything other than the Pro Controller for Switch. Is that crazy?
It certainly has more roundness to it.
That's the main thing.
Do you guys really think though that you would use that kickstand in an airplane and prop it up on your table and then use the?
Yeah, I think I'd do that.
It's only 2.5 hours of being embarrassed, so it's really not bad.
I think I would just continue using it in Vita mode, which we've dubbed it, where it just kind of feels like a Vita. I think that's just how I'll play it when I travel.
Exciting times, Nintendo Switch.
I like it. I thought it felt good.
I'm more positive on it than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
The Switch as a whole, I'm saying. I think we did complain a little bit about the Joy-Cons not being super comfortable, and yeah, it's a thing. But the benefit is, all right, 2 players, everything I need right here.
1-2 switch again and again and again and again and again.
Yeah, probably won't play that a ton, but